Welcome to Nordic Market News, this time on a Monday, December the 5th. This program is brought to you by Nyhetsbyrån Direkt in Stockholm, Sweden, on behalf of Infront. We summarize the past week's most market-affecting news every Friday. This past week's most Nordic markets ended on plus, Helsinki 25 on 0.5% and has started on a 1% plus today. OMXS 30 in Stockholm minus 0.3 or 1% today. OSCBX in Norway 0.6% past week or 0.8% today. Copenhagen 20 1.6 or 0.5 today. And the overall index of Nordic 40 0.2 past week or 1% up today. In Norway, last Wednesday, the OPEC countries met in Vienna, Austria, to discuss future production of oil. Historically, the cartel countries agreed to cut production with 3%, giving the oil price a real boost during the past week, up about 15%. Now, during Monday before lunch, the Brent oil price is continuing to increase, reaching its highest price level in 1.5 years of $55 per barrel. The OPEC countries will cut production with 1.2 million barrels and said they will try to make a non-OPEC country join the reduction with another 600,000 barrels. After a 3-year struggle, Norwegian has finally acquired a very attractive license for the airline. American authorities has approved Norwegian's EU company to depart from the US, opening up for Norwegian to launch new routes on the US, South America and Asia. This is vital for an effective global infrastructure for Norwegian, and Danske Bank has issued a buy recommendation for the airline with a target price of 420 Norwegian kroner following these news. In Denmark, the American private equity fund Apollo withdraws from negotiations with TDC. Apollo has since long issued their interest in buying the Danish telecom company, but according to inside sources unnamed by Bloomberg News, Apollo will not raise their previous offer, an offer TDC rejected as too low. Since this summer, the story have been going back and forth about Apollo's interest in TDC, and the company stock has risen significantly on these rumors. With the news of Apollo pulling out, the stock instead tumbled about 7%. However, according to Bloomberg, there are others in line interested in acquiring TDC. Shipping company Maersk acquires German competitor Hamburg Süd. This was announced on Thursday, and Hamburg Süd has a strong presence in South America, an important geographical market within the sector. The price tag is unknown, but an analyst from Danish Sydbank estimates between $2 and $4 million. According to a press release, Maersk Line increases their global capacity after the purchase with almost 3% to 18.6% from previous 15.7%. The company stock rose almost 5% after the news made public. AP Møller Mærsk has a capital market day scheduled for December 13th. In Sweden, severe allegations against management representatives in Lundin Petroleum about crimes against international law has been reported in Swedish media this past week. Chairman of the board, Ian Lundin, as well as the CEO, Alex Schneider, has been notified about their suspected involvement in these crimes as accessories. The allegations regards how Lundin Petroleum around late 1990s until early 2000 acquired access to a piece of land in Sudan called Block 5. An awful civil war plagued the area, yet Lundin Oil, as the company was named back then, paid the military to remove civilians in the area to start producing, according to the preliminary investigation. Up to 12,000 people were killed during the military operation and 200,000 people was forced from their homes. Lundin Petroleum has denied all involvement in the operation and stresses the fact that what has emerged so far is only part of a preliminary investigation. During this past week, Swedish large-cap company Elxand has revealed their reorganization plan for specifically main Ericsson cities of Borås and Kumla. There have been rumors about a total shutdown of maybe both cities, Borås and Kumla. However, this will not be the case, but a total staff reduction of 800 positions will be cut from both cities. 360 people have been given a notice in Kumla. The staff total is 420 positions at the site. Furthermore, Elxand will seek to cut in personnel in other Swedish cities such as Göteborg, Karlskrona, Linköping and Kista. This will be done via voluntary resignment packages, which can affect up to 190 staff members. Elxand will inform on the outcome of the voluntary resignments next week, on December the 8th. Car service chain Mkonum surged during the week because of news of a new company ownership. Previous main owner Axel Jonsson has sold their entire share of 26.5%. The new main owner is LKQ Corporation, one of the world's largest car part distributors. Axel Jonsson entered Mkonum in 2006, and the turnover has increased in the company from 2.5 billion Swedish kronor to yesteryear's 6 billion. Mkonum's stock rose around 10% after the news was revealed. Finally, in Finland, engineering group ABB is investing millions in a new production line in Finnish Borgå. The investment comes to term with one of ABB wiring accessories' greatest problems, a bottleneck production slowing down the factory significantly. ABB now estimates their production rate will increase 3 times the previous standard. Marko Utriainen, manager of ABB Wiring Access, says they will further strengthen ABB's market position in Finland as well as Sweden and Norway. The factory in Borgå is one of ABB's most automated production sites, manufacturing power circuits and insulators, to mention some products. That was the headlines for today's program. We will be back again on Friday with more Nordic news. Thank you for watching.